Did
I don't want to do that.
Did you guys get out the celebrity leaked nudes when he was out of the office last week?
What? No, I don't look at those because
shame on you. Why would you even fucking?
No, I'm asking if you looked at them. I haven't looked at them.
Looking at them, Predator.
I didn't look at them.
All right,
you got the dreads like the Predator. Now you're acting like a Predator.
Yeah, do you see my heat over here or what?
Yeah,
I haven't looked at them.
A dead scorpion in my hand.
Are you zoning your little 3-dot gun onto my nipples to take a picture of me so you can leak them?
What the fuck?
You're one ugly motherfucker.
Best line in that movie is actually not what Garrett said. Many people will claim that it is. The best is Jesse Ventura watching Arnold run into the camp without a plan, and he just emerges from a bush. What the fuck?
What the
that,
fuck?
Since, I mean, the first time I saw it, I think I saw it for the first time when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I was never allowed to watch R-rated movies. I wasn't.
Me neither.
But I went over at my grandma's house. It was playing on Spanish TV. And you could still watch it. It was uncensored, and you could still watch it because they dubbed it, but it was like a second late. So it'd be like, "What the fuck? Oh, no puedo sea." You know, like
yeah, I remember that they would run both audio tracks.
Yeah, I mean, you could. It was like,
you know why they would do that?
Me and Dominic watched the whole thing.
So they get both markets.
Oh,
they specifically did it so you can watch it no matter what language you speak.
Well, there you go. Well, we ended up watching the whole thing. I didn't even know it was rated R or anything like that. And we watched it. It was like, this is pretty like gory.
For me, Predator was the movie that I watched when I was too young to watch as well.
Oh yeah.
Over at my friend's house, he had a tape of it, and we watched it. And then my parents somehow found out. Like, did you watch Predator over? At your friend's house?
I had a friend.
Yeah, and it was like you were not allowed to watch our movie.
When I was little, I loved Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
That was like
Same here.
my hero.
Yeah,
a lot of people.
Yeah, I had a friend a little bit older than me who was always like, he was a grade older than me, so he was like the cool kid who would show me all these Arnold Schwarzenegger movies.
That's cool.
And he showed me Predator and Running Man. He's like, "Oh, you like Terminator? You gotta watch these."
I didn't catch up on all those. Like, I had seen Terminator and Predator, but I didn't catch up on all those other Arnold movies until, honestly, like a few years ago. And Running Man, I feel like I missed the boat on that. I don't really like that. Or I didn't enjoy that. But, man, Total Recall was a legitimately great movie. Legitimately great movie. But the king was Commando. Commando was that was my sensibilities in one movie.
I like that movie. It has so many lines.
It was like, yeah, I mean, Total Recall I thought was legitimately like well-written movie.
Yeah.
Commando's cheesy, but man, what a great
You know what's funny?
Movie.
Like, I criticize new movies for being shitty and sucky, and I won't watch superhero movies that are all CGI and stuff. Mm-hmm. But I can watch a movie like Running Man, and you're right, admittedly, it's not very good, but I eat it up. Yeah. I love it, and I can't even really explain why, but I feel like there's something about these 80s movies and their visualization of the future is almost like watching a story from another dimension. It's like,
yeah, it really is.
This movie is not realistic, and it could. We don't live in a world where this could ever even theoretically happen. This was like 30 years ago. What if? And it's like, that's never gonna fucking happen. But I still just like I just jump right into that kind of movie.
Yeah.
Why?
I just want to point out, Sean, the one I said that was my least favorite was Running Man. I just want to point out Dr. Ryan says it was the best one. So do you have anything you want to say?
Yeah. Ryan, your opinions, you like garbage.
I like Running Man.
You're a trashy person.
I just said I like Running Man, Ryan.
Oh my god. You want to come to game days now, Ryan? I don't blame you. Want us to give your ticket to Cosplay Horatio or something.
Next on my list.
Is he coming?
I love when Rocco pops himself.
Is he around?
Jesus.
He's around.
You pulled out a ghost from 10 years ago.
We're going to do a screening of Kindergarten Cop at Game Days. So look forward to that.
Yeah, look forward to that. We're going to do a little commentary on that. There was an interview the other day. Garrett told me about it, so I listened to it. An interview with Bill Murray on Howard Stern.
Yeah.
And speaking of Kindergarten Cop, they were saying like at one point he was offered the role for that. They ran down a list of like movies that they heard he was
involved
offered a
in
role.
these? Yeah.
And at one point they talked to him about Kindergarten Cop because it was directed by the Ghostbusters guy.
Yeah, Ivan Reitman.
Yeah. He directed it. He directed that, and I guess at one point talked to him.
That would have been interesting.
The big one was Forrest Gump.
What?
Yeah.
Bill Murray was talked to about Forrest Gump.
They said
And he said, and they were like,
about
so how did that go? And he's like, I hated the script, I didn't do it. And they were like, oh, then do you regret that, seeing how the movie turned out? And he's like, I didn't watch the fucking movie. And they were like, really? He's like, yeah, I hated the script. Why would I sit down for 2 hours and watch it? Okay, fair enough. He was talked to about Philadelphia. What is with him and Tom Hanks?
I don't know.
But he was
Saving Private Ryan.
He was
Starsky and
talked
Hutch.
to, no, but he was talked to. I think you're thinking of Turner and Hooch.
Turner and Hooch.
Yeah,
Starsky and Hutch,
but
Turner and Hooch.
he was talked to
Thank
about
you.
Philadelphia, and I don't remember what he said about that, but it was not. It wasn't that he didn't like the script, but it just didn't happen. Or
Some of
something
them
like
weren't true.
that.
Yeah.
And he's like, and yeah, I mean,
Rumor mill.
can you imagine if anybody but Tom Hanks got that? You know, it's like he's
Yeah.
like, I'm glad I didn't do that. Anyway, it was interesting. That was an interesting interview.
Well,
Yeah.
If I
So
would've
we're
gone,
hearing
interesting guy.
him out of because you don't really see him in interviews.
Yeah.